I'm Jamie McLean, and today I'm going to be teaching a lesson over decimals, and this is a lesson for second graders. What I will first do in my lesson is I will go over some vocab words, including the 10th place, which is the number right after the decimal. An example is 0.1, which equals 1/10, so it's the 1 in that number. And another vocab word is 100th place, and that's the number 2 to the right of the decimal. And an example of that is 100th, and that's the 1 in 0.01. After I know that my students have understood the vocabulary words, I will ask them if they can think of any ways we use these place values in our everyday life. After I've given them time to brainstorm, if they don't come up with money involving decimals, I will bring that up because that's a real world example, and that's what I'm going to be teaching my lesson over. I will next ask students how you would write 50 cents using a decimal. I would then write on the board 0.50 equals 50 cents. And I will ask why it is written as 0.50, and the answer to that is it is 1/2 of a dollar. Next, I will split my students up into groups of 2, and each group will grab a bag of money. I have money on my table right here, and I have 9 ones, and then just a big pile of money, and you can make bags using fake money for your class, whatever you would like to use. And I will, after I split the kids up into groups of 2, and hand out a deck of cards and a dot to make a decimal place. I'm just going to use a penny for my dot today. I will have students draw 2 cards, and the first 2 cards they draw will be on the right side of the dot, so they will be representing the decimals or the cents in the money. So we have a 5 and a 6. And that will represent 56 cents. So I will have students get in their bag of money and find 56 cents. So I have 2 quarters, and I have a nickel and a penny. And then the next card they draw will be the number of dollars they need. So I will need 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously there's going to be more than one way to make this answer. You could have 5 dimes, a nickel and a penny, or you could have 10 nickels, actually 11 nickels and a penny. So there's more than one way to make this answer, and I would go over that and explain to students how, just like in other place values, if you have 100 100ths, it's going to equal 1, and it would up your dollar. After students have played around with the money for a while, I will ask them to start writing down the examples they're making, so I know that they understand where the decimal goes and how the place values work. And to evaluate their work, I will be walking around and asking them questions and also answering questions they may have. And then to evaluate that, obviously I will grade their paper or look at the work they've shown. And that's all.